guys, and welcome to my February TBR, which I'm so excited about because there's really good books coming out in February. So check out next February new in books. But yeah, let's get started with my February TBR. Well, let's start with the books I don't have yet because I have them on pre-order. And the first one is A Quart of Silver Flames by Sarah J. Maas, and it comes out February 16th. And it is number 4 of the series, the fantasy series of Quart of Thorns and Roses. And I believe this is the spin-off, which I'm excited about, and it's about her sister. And her sister is quite the hard person, so I'm excited to get to know her. She's quite hard-headed in the storyline and is like her way or the highway, doesn't want anything to do with this fantasy fae society. And yeah, I'm quite excited to see where her romance takes her, because I think there was a 3.5 and I read it and it just set up this book. Basically, it was just like a setup for this book. I didn't know if it was necessary or not. We'll see. But I'm so excited by it. Sarah J. Maas is one of my favorite authors, adult fantasy authors. And yeah, the next one comes out really soon. So book number 2 is The Four Winds by Kristin, and this one is probably going to take me a while. Her books typically take me a while, and it's going to tear me apart, and it comes out February 2nd. This one is about a Texas Dust Bowl, but I read The Nightingale by her, The Homefront by her, The Great Alone by her, and loved them all. And her books are very hard-hitting, typically historical, and just they'll make you cry. So kind of a make you cry kind of book. But the next books, I obviously am going to read some romance. So I'm going to definitely read the Viscount story, Julia Quinn's number 2 in the Bridgerton series. If you guys are not up to Bridgerton, watch it on Netflix. It's amazing. But I am going to read book number 2. And the other book I already read. I read it in like a day, so I'm not even discuss it. But book number 4, we'll say, is on my list, is Instant Karma by Marissa Meyer. This is about a girl who gets the powers of karma, but it's supposed to be like a teen read, I believe, because usually she writes full-on fantasy, but I believe this is an urban fantasy where it's like a world every day, but this girl gets the power of karma. I thought, it says if it's love or hate or fate, and so I thought I'd jump in and read this around Valentine's Day. It's got a heart on the cover. Looks Valentine-y. Looks really good. The next one I just didn't get to over Christmas or in January, and I was really excited for it because I loved Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. So it's Ready Player 2 by Ernest Cline. I picked this one up back in November and just haven't gotten to it. But it's time. It's time to read it, and I'm really excited for it because I loved I'm not even into video games. I don't play video games, but I loved Ready Player One. It was really good. Way different from the movie. But yeah, I'm excited for Ready Player 2. And hopefully we're still on the journey with the original kid. Yeah, I think it's, yeah. Hidden in Holiday's Vault, waiting for his heir to find. There's like, I think there's more Easter eggs. So, yeah, I'm excited for that one. The next one I got given, and I just never got around to reading it, but I kind of feel like a fantasy, and I have picked up some fantasies for February because it's cold, and I read fantasies when it's cold. I don't know why. But it's Never After, The 13th Fairy by Melissa Cruz. This is a YA, I believe, fantasy, so it's going to read really fast, and it's like about a girl I think it's a girl, I don't really know, Philomena Jefferson Chow. If that's a girl's name, I don't know if it is or not. But it's about a girl who reads the story Never After, and everything seems to come to life. And it sounds really good. And then the last one I picked solely on Valentine's Day. And it's because like my reading challenges of the year is to read from my actual personal shelves. Even though I own all these books, I wanted to read from my rainbow shelf and free up some room because there's a good quarter of them I have not read before. And I kind of wanted to free up room. So this was on it. I hadn't read it. It was on my first shelf, my red shelf, which I didn't even start in January. So good luck to resolutions, right? But it's A Kiss in Time from the author of Beastly, which I did love Beastly, and it's by Alex Flinn. I believe it is a fantasy story about Sleeping Beauty and about a girl. I don't know. But the other one is about Beauty and the Beast. Absolutely love. I don't love Sleeping Beauty story, but I do love retelling. So hopefully I really like it and keep it, or maybe not. Maybe I'll free up some room on my shelves, but it sounds Valentine's-y, and yeah, so I'm glad it's on the list. I typically choose like 4 or 5 books that I know, so like I have 4 here, that I want to read, because I typically read 8 to 15 books, and I can't keep the other ones open. And 2 of them have already been taken up, obviously, by new releases, and then 1 because I'm in the middle of a series and I want to continue on with it. So yeah, that's not bad. 7 books on my TBR list. Hopefully I get to them all. And yeah, I will see you guys in February's new books. There are really good books coming out in February I'm so excited for. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.